air, online and on your smart speaker.
Royal Copenhagen. More than just ice cream. Open every day for food and coffee.
Over 270 European centres, servicing Australia since 1979. Hi, I'm James Royce with a news briefing. Labor is promising to cut the cost of buying a home for up to 10,000 low to middle income earners each year, should it be elected later this month. It's unveiled a policy in which the government would pick up a 40% stake in their properties, which means participants' mortgages and repayments would be 40% lower. Shadow Treasurer Jim Chalmers has been quizzed about it on 9, asked if it would just drive up the cost of housing.
This is a long-term solution to a long-term problem. We have had an issue with people finding it hard to get in the market for a really long time now. Interest rates are rising, and what this will do is make mortgages smaller in the context of rising interest rates.
Labor's campaign launches in Perth later today. The coalition, meantime, is promising to bring in better parental controls on smartphones and tablets should it receive another term in office. The Prime Minister's announced that tech companies would be given 12 months to make it easier for parents to stop their kids seeing stuff that they shouldn't through easier website blockers, filters and screen time limits. Scott Morrison says it's all about making the online world a safe place for everyone.
The rules of the real world must apply in the digital world. And everywhere that we can act as a government to ensure that that is the case, we will do it.
And a scare for Angelina Jolie, who's made a surprise trip to the war-torn Ukrainian city of Lviv. The Hollywood star was forced to shelter in a bunker when air raid sirens began blasting during her trip.
What would you do with $1? Did you know that for every $1 donated to Food Bank, 2 meals are created? Head to foodbank.org.au.
Blue skies will greet Collingwood and the Suns, who clash at the MCG as round 7 continues in the next hour or so. Later, the Doggies and Bombers go at it from Marvel before the Swans welcome the Lions to the SCG. Last night, it was Port by a point in a low-scoring slog in Cairns. Well, Carlton did a job on the Roos, the final margin 50. That puts the Blues in 6th place on the ladder. Defender Nick Newman telling 9 it's a solid start to the year.
Yeah, to be 5-2, we feel like we've set our season up and, got a good platform to build from, so it's nice.
Selling the family home, Miller, Juan and John put you first.
This is SAFM weather.
Staying cloudy with chance of showers around a top of 20 degrees today. Tonight cooling down to 12, then more rain for tomorrow and 21 degrees. And the Listener app is the new home of your local news. Download now to listen live or on demand.